Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking into something very interesting and important, State Formation Day in India. You might have heard that several Indian states celebrate their Foundation Day or Formation Day every year, but have you ever wondered why they do that? Why do so many states celebrate it on the same date, the 1st of November? What is the history and meaning behind these celebrations? Let's understand this together in simple language. In India, every state has its own unique history, language, and culture. The day a state was officially created or reorganized is known as its formation day, just like a birthday for the state. Many Indian states, including Andhra Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana, Karnataka, and Kerala, celebrate their formation day on 1st of November every year. This is because most of them came into existence or were reorganized on the same date under the State Reorganization Act of 1956 or through later state reorganizations. For example, Karnataka celebrates this day as Karnataka Rajyotsav, which is a big cultural festival filled with flag hoisting, parades, and awards for citizens who have contributed to the state. Kerala also celebrates its Foundation Day on 1st November, marking the unification of the Malayalam speaking regions. Similarly, Chhattisgarh became a separate state on 1st of November 2000 after being carved out from Madhya Pradesh. So, this is single date 1st November has become very significant in India's modern history because it marks the formation of several states. Now, let's look at how new states are actually created in India. This process is defined in the Article 3 of the Indian Constitution, which gives the Parliament of India the power to form a new state, merge two or more states, increase or reduce the area of the state, change a state's boundary, or even change its name. But Parliament can't do this on its own. There is a proper process. First, the President of India must recommend the proposal to the Parliament. After that, the proposal is sent to the concerned state legislature so that the state government can share its view on the proposed change. However, Parliament is not bound by the opinion of the state legislature. That means even if a state disagrees, Parliament can still pass the law to create or reorganize a state if it feels it is in the national interest. This balance of power shows how flexible and democratic our constitution is. It allows for change while keeping the unity of the nation intact. Now you might be wondering why we even celebrate these formation days. The main reason is that it represents the identity and pride of each state. Every state in India has its own language, culture, festivals, and traditions. State Formation Day reminds us that people of their shared history and the struggles that led to the creation of the state. For example, many states were formed because of the movements based on linguistic identity, like a demand for states where people spoke the same language. These movements in the 1950s and 1960s shaped the map of India as we know it today. Apart from pride, these are the days also a movement to look back at the progress and achievements of the state in terms of development, governance, and social welfare and to inspire people to work for a better future. There is also a national message behind these celebrations. They remind us of India's unity in diversity. Even though every state celebrates its unique culture and history, all of them are part of one big Indian family. The celebration bring people together and strengthen the feeling of being India first while also appreciating regional differences. The government of India also encourages this idea through programs like Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat, which promote cultural exchange and cooperation between different states and union territories. So, State Formation Day is not just about one state, it's about celebrating the diversity and unity of the entire country. Let's talk about a few more examples of states and their foundation day. Jharkhand celebrates its formation day on 15th of November, which is also the birth anniversary of tribal freedom fighter Birsa Munda. The state was created in the year 2000 when it was separated from Bihar. Uttarakhand celebrates its formation day on 9th of November as it was carved out of Uttar Pradesh in the same year. These events show that the process of reorganizing states did not end in 1956. It has continued even in the recent decades to make administration more efficient and to give better representation to different regions and communities. Each state has its own story that connects with the emotions and struggles of the people living there. Now let's understand why the constitution process of creating state is so important. It highlights how India's federal system works. India is a federal country, which means powers are shared between the union government and state governments. The power reorganized states under the Article 3 allow the country to adapt to the new needs and realities, where it's about better administration, protecting a culture, or ensuring development in backward regions. The process also shows how India's democracy value both flexibility and stability. Even though the union has more power in this matter, states still have a voice and can express their concerns. This makes our system both strong and responsive. Let's quickly go over the key facts you should remember. The date 1st November is celebrated as Formation Day by Andhra Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana, Karnataka, and Kerala. States like Uttar Pradesh and Jharkhand have their own Formation Day on 9th of November and 15th of November, respectively. The entire process of creating or changing states is guided by the Article 3 of the Constitution, and the steps include the President's recommendation, consulting the concerned state legislature, and finally, Parliament's approval. The view of the states are considered but not binding on Parliament. These celebrations are not just about statehood, they are about remembering the journey, culture, progress, and unity of the people. In conclusion, State Formation Day is a day to celebrate not only the creation of the state but also the spirit of India's democracy. It reminds us of the struggles that shaped our state, the pride we hold in our culture, and the unity that binds us all together as one nation. These days encourage citizens to take pride in their state while also feeling connected to the large Indian identity. The story of every state, from its formation to its growth, is a part of India's bigger story of unity, diversity, and progress. So, the next time your state celebrates its Formation Day, take a moment to appreciate the history behind it, the leaders and the people who made it possible, and the progress that your state has made since then. It is not just a holiday, it is a celebration of who we are as a people and a nation. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this explanation, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more easy to understand videos on Indian history, polity, and culture. Tell me in the comments, when does your state celebrate its Formation Day and how do people in your area celebrate it? I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep learning and stay proud of our incredible India.